What is going on? I think we're ready to start episode 2. Welcome back. 2 people told me I should do this again. So here we are. That's all I needed. 1 person could have told me to do this again and I would have. At the end of this, I'm going to tell you a secret. So stay tuned to the end. Today, a middle-aged man told me I shouldn't share my opinion anymore. And to that I say, fuck that guy. What are we going to talk about today? Thank you for asking. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl, the halftime performance, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. We'll talk about Odell Beckham Jr., Khloe Kardashian, and Kim Kardashian at the Super Bowl and at Mike Rubin's party. Michael Rubin. Why did I call him Mike? We besties, that's why. Did I say we're going to talk about the halftime show? We should talk about the halftime show. Do you want to talk about the halftime show? Okay, fine. We can. Don't twist my leg about it. It's really not that serious. Oh, we can. Taylor Swift taking her parents clubbing. Should we talk about that? Duh. Why are we even here if we don't discuss that? Where do you want to start? Around 2016, Khloe and Tristan were still going through their whole back and forth. I'm not sure why we do this, but we're doing it. Back and forth thing, right? She was at a party. Somebody took her picture. This is why this girl don't trust nobody, by the way. She can't even go to a party. She can't even have a 5-minute conversation with Odell. Everyone took pictures. Got floated around. I don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. None of us are going to know what happened. But we saw the pictures. I'll put the picture right here for you. Were they together? I don't know. They're never going to come out and say they were. Now they're not, because Kim keeps getting spotted with him and she's allegedly dating him. There's rumors they're dating or whatever. I think it's pretty obvious they're dating. I saw people saying that Khloe was protecting Kim with the whole elevator thing. If you don't know about the elevator thing that happened at the Super Bowl party, I am going to show you. People were saying that Khloe was defending Kim by trying to hide Odell. She blew up her spot. I'm sorry, that's what it feels like to me. It feels like she blew up her spot. Probably not intentionally. She's just protective of her. But they should have just left him. And then he could have gotten on a different elevator. And then you guys could have met up after. But Khloe goes into the crowd and she gets him and she pulls him into the elevator. I felt like that drew way more attention to it. Then she even gave a we weren't going to see. That's Odell. We see him. There's no invisible cloak you can put on Odell at this party. We see him getting in the elevator with you. Okay? I don't know what was trying to happen there. Do you think Kim is with him? If so, she's doing a really good job of keeping it under wraps, I feel like. Let's talk about the Usher halftime show. Okay, I know a lot of people were disappointed. I am a millennial. I think I should definitely start it out with that. So if you're not coming here from another channel and you've never seen me before, I am a millennial. Every song in that Usher halftime show, I felt in my bones. I will say that I think it started out a little slow. I think he was wearing a granny outfit. Mother of the bride. Dare I say, mother of the groom who wore a white to your wedding. Once we got past, I would say, song 2, that's when we really started counting. When the roller skates came out. When the roller skates came out, I literally was like this. I was like, oh, they're all on roller skates. Oh my goodness. How are they doing that? It's so impressive. Singing on roller skates and dancing on roller skates. Then the girls on the pole. I know one of the girls fell off the pole. Insert video here. That poor girl. That's all I'll say about that. That poor girl. Hard enough she had to learn how to do a pole routine for the Super Bowl, but she fell And I know that the singers aren't being paid, so maybe the dancers aren't either. And it's like, if she didn't get paid to dance on that pole and she fell, poor thing. Poor thing. Moment of silence for her. Okay. What else did I want to say? Let It Burn. Can we just pop back onto that for a second so I could just say, Let It Burn? Almost forgot that song existed. It came on. I was like, let it burn. Flashback. Straight back to high school. I saw somebody say, if you didn't illegally burn all of these songs on a CD from LimeWire, then don't comment on the Super Bowl. 100% backing that comment. I downloaded every song ever on LimeWire. If you got a mixtape from me in the year 2005, okay, in a CD form, you're welcome. I still listen to them. I know they were good. You liked them. Why, though, was Jermaine Dupri dressed like that? Because I thought he was CeeLo. He came on and everybody in my house was like, who is that? And I said CeeLo with confidence. I did. And then I went on Twitter. I'm like, is it CeeLo? Because that's not adding up. And then I went online and I saw it was Jermaine Dupri. Oops. I didn't. I'm sorry about that one. It was the lacy socks that threw me off. I'm just going to be honest about it. I saw those socks and I was like, ooh, week 12 and going to church. I was confused. Also kind of looked like the berries and cream guy. I know that's been said a bunch, but it's true. And that's why it's funny. Are we going to talk about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift after the Super Bowl thing? I don't want to talk about it too much. Because everybody's talking about it, right? We saw the kisses. They were great. I'm not going to try to downplay them. This is a rom-com that we are all living out in real time. And I think that's the real issue here, is we haven't had a good rom-com in, I would say, 15 years. Name one. You can't. Last good rom-com, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. You can't beat that rom-com. That's probably why. We are lacking the rom-coms we need in the movies, so we're just making our own. Dare I suggest we write a book? We should write a book. A choose-your-own-adventure book. Except it's just us writing it on TikTok. It's like, we'll workshop the characters. Then we'll come up with we'll vote in the comment section. You know? This character should do this next. This is what should happen next. And then the one with the most votes, we move forward until we have an entire book. Ambitious. But it sounds fun, doesn't it? Okay, just saying we're lacking rom-coms and we need more. That's just the point, okay? We don't have to write the book if you don't want to. Also, I read that the Super Bowl had more televised views than the moon landing. And to that I say, duh. The moon landing didn't have Taylor Swift. No brainer. Why would I ever want to watch the moon landing? Is there anyone singing Lover on the moon landing? You know what the moon landing didn't have? Two people singing You Belong to Me to one another. Okay? I'll stick to the Super Bowl. Thanks anyway, Buzz Lightyear. I just need you to know I know it's not Buzz Lightyear. Please don't even write a single comment about it. Don't be like that. Beyoncé has a country song. And at first I was like, Beyoncé with a country song? Nope, it hits. I just need you all to know that it's catchy. Okay, makes me want to line dance. Did I take a line dancing class one time when I moved to Texas? I did, for a few weeks. It was the worst. I am not good at that. I should have tried something else. I'm not a good line dancer, but I need to get up. As soon as I hear that song, I'm like, Jason Kelce did some sort of interview, and I don't know what the interview was for, but there was 4 things of Hellmann's mayonnaise in front of him, so I think it had something to do with Hellmann's. He said that Travis had to move out of his house because people were just camping outside of his house. Then he moves into a new house, and allegedly, immediately, someone knocked on his windows. Like, he can't even be at home in his own house. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's not fun. Why are people like that? That sounds scary. Let us now just roll right into a conversation about Taylor Swift putting up a video of her parents in the club with her at the Kansas City Chiefs Friends and Family celebration party after the Super Bowl. This was amazing for so many reasons. This is something that would happen to me. It's like, oh, no problem. Just bring your parents. It's a friends and family party. They're friends and family. Bring them. And then you bring them and it's like the most inappropriate place for your parents. And I'm not saying that's an inappropriate place. It's just like, we're at a club and they don't want to be here, probably, right? Loud music. It's just, that was chaotic. Also, too, I feel like we always hear her say that she just tries to like struggle to have like live a normal life. And we got to see her full blast living just a regular, fun party night with your friends at a club. And I couldn't be happier about it. Okay, I don't even know her, but she deserves it. Okay, we've all been to the club with our friends. We've all lived a night like this where we go home and our ears feel weird because the music was just so loud for the last 3 hours. But we had the time of our lives. And then you watch those videos back the next day. Except now she has to watch them with, 80 million people. But we watched the videos back the next day and we're like, that was so much fun. And then maybe in a year from now, we go back and we watch that video and we're like, wow, that was so much fun. Anyway, she was living her best life. She was having so much fun. It was so evident she was having like genuine fun, which love to see that in anyone, not just Taylor Swift. Her parents' faces in that video were amazing. They were like, what are we doing here? Her mom looked overstimulated. Been there. When you think you're going somewhere that's like a party where you're going to like talk to people and then you walk into that, it's like, oh no, this is a different kind of party. Also spotted Blake Lively in the back of that video, just having the time, kid-free time of her life. And I'm sorry, but if you are a mom, you know already, if you get a moment to go out to the club, you're taking it. Okay? And you're dancing all night long. Even if you have to stay there till 6 o'clock in the morning or whatever is going on, you're going to be there. Forget it, let alone it's a Super Bowl party. That just sounds like way more fun. But anyway, MVP of the night goes to Blake Lively, who I know was tired by 10 p.m. because she's a mom and that's what happens. We're tired. Okay, by 10 p.m. we should be tucked in bed. But she had the time of her life all night long. So MVP award to Blake Lively. And shout out to the EFP, everyone's favorite person, Haley Teller, for posting all the footage for us all to see. I mean, there were so many montages. And we can't thank you enough, Queen. It's been a very long time since we've seen Taylor Swift post her boyfriend on social media. And good for her. Why shouldn't she be allowed to? We are at the end. So I owe you a secret. So I'm going to tell it to you. A few days ago, Britney Spears posted a dancing video on Instagram. And I know what you're thinking. That is not, we knew. That's not a secret. That's not the secret part. The editing was a little off on this video. There was a giant dog turd in the back of the dance for just a little split second. Just a little, it was like one spin worth of a dog shit in the back of the video. Nobody saw it. Nobody noticed. Video came down. I saw it. I saw that dog poop. And she was spinning so close to it. So close to it. The whole time I went, don't step in it. Ah! So, stay safe out there. Turds be everywhere. Thank you for listening to me for such a long time. I don't know how you do it. For coming and supporting me and watching my video. And as always, subscribe to my channel. I might be back next Wednesday. If one more person asks, I'll be back. That's how it works. I don't need much encouragement to keep going forward. Come follow me on all the socials. I act just like this everywhere. This is just who I am. Bye.